Hello, students, and welcome back to our Grades 5-7 writing class for abundant education. Today, we have a very important lesson that will help you become much stronger writers. We are going to wrap up our current vocabulary words, learn how to make our pronouns match their antecedents perfectly, and finally, enter the no opinion zone to learn how to write strictly objective summaries. Make sure you have your worksheet and a pencil ready, and let's get started.
Let's begin on page 2 with a 3-part vocabulary review. For part 1, you are going to use context clues to choose the best word from the word bank to complete each sentence. For part 2, read the clues and write the correct synonym or antonym on the line. Remember, a synonym means the same thing, and an antonym means the opposite. Finally, for part 3, circle the multiple choice letter that best matches the meaning of the bolded vocabulary word. Pause the video here to complete your page 2 vocabulary review.
Welcome back! Let's turn to page 3 for our grammar lesson on pronouns and antecedents. An antecedent is simply the noun that a pronoun is replacing. For example, in the sentence, Sue went to the store. She bought some fruits. The word Sue is the antecedent of she. A pronoun must always agree with its antecedent in number and gender, and it must be perfectly clear to the reader. If I say Todd looks like his father, he is an optometrist. That is unclear. We don't know who he is. We need to fix it by saying his father is an optometrist. For exercise 1, write the correct pronoun in the blank, and then draw an arrow pointing back to its antecedent noun. Pause the video now to complete your grammar practice.
Great job! Now let's move to page 4 and 5 for our main writing lesson. Look at the quote on page 4. This article is about the history of pizza, which is obviously the greatest food ever invented, even though the author made it sound super boring. Is that a summary or a personal review? It is a review. It is incredibly easy to accidentally turn a factual summary into a review based on your own feelings. A summary is like a mirror. It should only reflect exactly what the author said. It should never include your own thoughts or feelings. This is called an objective tone. It is neutral and balanced, just like a news reporter. If it contains feelings, judgments, or the words I and me, it is subjective, which we do not want in a summary. Turn to page 6 to see our opinion eraser rules. Rule 1. No I think or I feel. The reader already knows you wrote the summary. Rule 2. No judgments on the text. Do not say the article was interesting or boring. Rule 3. No biased adjectives. Don't call something an amazing invention. Just call it a new invention. Let's practice this on page 7 with the eraser game. Read the 4 practice sentences and use your pencil to physically cross out any opinions, judgments, or first-person pronouns. Then, rewrite only the clean, objective fact on the line below. Once you finish the game, move down to part 2, the esports challenge. Read the paragraph about competitive video gaming. Find the main idea and key details, and write a 3-sentence summary. But remember, do not include your own opinion on video games. Keep it totally objective. Pause the video here to complete page 7. We have made it to our final page, and this is the ultimate test. It is incredibly hard to keep your opinion out of a summary when the topic is something that naturally causes a strong reaction. Your topic today is the future of food, eating insects. Read the passage about how eating bugs might help save the environment. Even if you think this topic is completely disgusting, your summary must sound like a neutral, scientific robot wrote it. Use your fact filter to find the main idea and 2 key details. Then write your final objective summary paragraph. Do not use words like gross, weird, yucky, or I would never eat that. Stick to the facts. Pause the video to take the ultimate objective summary test.
Fantastic work today, writers! You mastered your vocabulary words, made sure your pronouns agreed with your antecedents, and successfully entered the no opinion zone to write some perfect objective summaries. Take a moment to check your vocabulary and grammar answers against the teacher answer key provided at the end of your packet. Keep up the incredible writing, and I will see you in our next lesson.